Gotta love yourself, sis. Love yourself. Love yourself, baby girl, or nobody will.
I wanna sing for you, entertain you, spend some time with you, open up to you.
Hey y'all, so it's literally been forever since I recorded a video, and like, I got so much to catch y'all up on, but I realized like now that I don't make as many videos anymore like I used to, and now that I watch other people's videos, I realized I really like Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, so I thought it would be a really good idea to do one today here on my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So we're just gonna get into it. So if you're a subscriber, if you see my channel, you know I've been away for quite some time. I'm trying to think like what was going on the last time I recorded a video. I know I had moved. I did a story time about my domestic violence story. I did my domestic violence story. I'm doing a lot better now. What else? What was like the last video? I feel like it was like a hair review I had did for Sam's Beauty. They had sent me some hair like a while ago. But yeah, like it's been like literally a minute since I've done a YouTube video, and like with all that I'm going through, like I realize like when it comes to like breakups and stuff, like I thought like, oh, maybe because I was around my friends it was a lot easier for me to get through breakups like back in the day. But then I realized I was like, I did YouTube, so it distracted me because one day I was doing my makeup for like 2 hours or whatever, and I was on FaceTime or whatever, and I was like, I wasn't paying attention on FaceTime either, and I was like, wow, like it's makeup that kind of distracted me. And I realized just doing things that I love kind of helps like with the healing process. Let me do my makeup because I'm talking and I'm not doing my makeup at the same time, so that's usually why I don't talk on the phone while I'm doing my makeup, because it's very distracting to me. So let's just see how this goes. But yeah, like I just miss doing like videos. Sorry if y'all hear someone's motorcycle outside. I have my window open. If it's noisy, I will close it. I just want some fresh air in here. It's usually not noisy where I live. But yeah, I just miss doing YouTube videos. The only thing I hate about YouTube is editing them. Like editing is not it. It used to take me like 12 hours to edit a freaking video sometimes, and I'm honestly not with it. Like I feel like if my channel grew, eventually I would have someone else do it for me, because I like doing videos but I hate editing them. Like that's just not something I'm passionate about, just because I guess all the time that it takes. And like I know when I first started YouTube, I was a college student. Well, I still am a college student. That's another story time I don't think you guys knew. Like at one point I did drop out of school. Yeah, I was taking college classes or whatever, and honestly like I wasn't the best student or whatever. And now that I'm doing really good in school, like your girl just got a 4.0, I'm so happy. But yeah, now that I'm doing okay, I'm about to close the window because this is getting on my nerve. Okay, so now that your girl has a 4.0, like I was so busy last semester. Like I do student government, and I'm the vice president of finance, and I'm going to be interning as a financial coach next semester, so I know I'm going to be very busy. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, that's kind of just what I've been up to. Like I went back to school. Like once, I don't want my video to be demonetized or whatever, but once everything happened in the world that started March 2020, like I decided to start learning about the stock market. And then I also went back to school. Well, I was already in school for fall semester, but I dropped out spring just because of everything going on. Like I didn't want to be around a lot of people, and I was going to school in San Jose too. Well, I'm still going to school in San Jose, just online. But yeah, I was taking classes out there, and I know like in Silicon Valley and Alameda County, that's where like a lot of the cases first started popping up in the United States. So yeah, so I had left, but I kind of wish I chose to switch to online classes. But I see everything, like with everything going on, like I know a lot of people like to see the bad in it, but I do see it as a blessing in disguise for me. Like I'm not trying to rub anything in anyone's face, but I feel like we have to see the blessing in things versus always trying to see the bad. Like I am a believer in God, and James 1 says, consider it pure joy when you're faced with trials of many kinds, because when you're faced with trials, it produces perseverance, and perseverance produces faith. So yeah, read James 1 if you've been going through a lot. Like that Bible verse has really helped me. But yeah, I just try to see the good in everything, because honestly, like before all of this, I was going to school and I was working full-time, and I wasn't able to go to school full-time before everything that happened. But with everything that happened, when I lost my job, it gave me the opportunity to go to school full-time. So I see it as a blessing, at least. I hope everyone else can find the good in all of this. Like I know a lot of bad has happened for most people, and it really sucks, you know, to be honest. But I encourage you all to see like the good in all of this. Like, you know, it's always something. Like a lot of families have gotten closer because of this. Like some people have been able to go back to school. Like some people are finally getting the rest that they finally needed because they were just on the go. Because that was me. Like literally, I remember when I went back to school, I dropped out of school spring 2017 and I went back fall 2019, and I was working full-time. I was taking eight units, and then sometimes I would work a part-time job, so I was really busy. I look like I got a unibrow, but it's gonna be cute after. It's just how I'm doing my brows. See, now I want the window open because it's kind of hot in my room, and I do have a fan, but I've never put it on. I did just move here not too long ago. But yeah, so it was just a lot for me, like going to school and working. Like I had no days off for about 4 months, and it was really exhausting. Like I felt fatigue all the time. Like I was exhausted. Yeah, I was literally like exhausted. So this gave me the opportunity to go back to school, because I realized like trying to do all that hustling and stuff and trying to go to school, like it's just not it. And like I want to be more intentional too. Like I'm looking for jobs that like fall under the career choice I want. So it's like I want to be in the finance industry because I want to help people grow their wealth and stuff like that, and I want to help people who aren't doing so well, you know, like a lot of poor people. I want to help them to figure out how to budget and produce wealth and build their credit. And I'm actually doing a training for my internship right now, so I just love it. Like I don't know, like I try to talk to my family and people about it, but I feel like most people just don't want to hear me when it comes to it. But it's okay, because I'm getting my platform where I can actually talk to people about it. So it's just really nice, you know, because I have training literally during the week. I have it Monday through Friday, and it's for at least 2 hours. So it's just really nice to be able to talk about it with others, you know, that are interested in it as well. So pretty cool. But what I was saying, oh yeah, I was going to school full time, and no, I wasn't going to school full time. I was working full time. And I remember too, like I would go to school, I would work, and then on my off days were Tuesday and Thursday. I'm doing my eyebrows kind of different. I guess I'm kind of nervous on camera, but anyways, yeah, so I had school on my off days, which was Monday and Tuesday. And yeah, I went to school from 12 to I believe 4 p.m. fall 2020. And then I remember like sometimes working a second job. So like I would work a second job. I would do like in-home care. I was assistant property manager, and then like I would do in-home care because I know I did it before in college when in 2017. So yeah, I would do that, and like I would stay overnight. So like literally I would get off of work sometimes, and then I'll have to go to my second job, and as soon as I get off the second job, I have like an hour, and then I have to go to my other job. And I was assistant property manager, so I had to like open the door for people and stuff like that, and I had to be there, and I would just be so tired. Like I was also working towards paying my student loan debt too at the same time, and that's one thing about like being at a university, like, and taking loans, you get debt, and like I don't like having debt, so I really work towards paying it off. I still have some, but since I'm not working right now, like I'm taking a break from paying it off just because I don't have to pay it off. And then when you're in school too, you don't have to pay your student loan debt until 6 months after you graduate, so that's one good thing. But if I can pay it, like I prefer to pay it just because interest does add up. But yeah, I just see this whole thing like as a blessing because it's giving me the opportunity to go to school till I can find a job, you know. And millions of people have lost their job, unfortunately. So I pray for this nation, like even you guys, like I pray that you all are doing well, because what's going on, it kind of sucks, but I hope you guys are all taking advantage of everything that's going on. And you know what's crazy? Like literally once I got out of school, like the first 2 days I was just so bored. I'm like, dang, like I was very busy during the school year, but it gave me something to do. Like I don't know what I would do during this time period of like lockdown and stuff if I hadn't gone to school, because I feel like I would just be so bored. So bored. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. So yeah, I just been like, since I have been out of school, like I've just been basically like reconnecting with family and like loved ones and stuff like that, just to give me something to do. I've been making little TikTok videos just for fun. You guys should follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to be more consistent about posting on there. I know I am going to be starting school very soon, so like I don't know, I feel like I'm just trying to post as much as possible before I go back to school. It just gives me something to do. Like I just need to be distracted, I feel like, because like I do go through things, but I just need the distraction, and I don't think it's a bad thing. Like it's just, I feel like it's kind of like a hobby. Like I feel like doing YouTube was like a hobby for me back in the day, and it definitely was. Like it made me happy, and it's just fun just getting all dressed up and dolled up, even if you're not going anywhere, especially now, because like pretty much everything is closed right now, so it's just nice to get cute, you know, take some photos, show yourself some love. Oh, and that's another thing. I've been working on practicing self-love, like being intentional. And like I realized self-love is just the little things. Like I feel like for me, self-love is the little things like washing my hair, because like when I wear half wigs and stuff like that, like I need to wash out the gel because the gel will just be dried up. I'm trying to lay my hair down right now. But yeah, the gel will just be dried up in my hair, and I feel like just washing it and not waiting like a few days to wash it is just self-love. And just doing a face mask, like, you know, like taking time to put lotion on your skin, like all of that is self-love to me. Because like there have been times where like I'll just be in the house or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I'm just putting on pajamas or whatever. I'm gonna put on, like, if I decide to take a shower at night or whatever, I'm like, oh, I'll just put on lotion like whenever I'm gonna go out, because it doesn't really bother me when I'm in the house. And like I don't know, I don't see my, like, I guess I just don't get ashy like that. So like, except for my hands, like I definitely need lotion on my hands all the time. But yeah, so just doing things like that, I see that as like self-love, you know, being kind to yourself. Like I don't know, what are some ways you show yourself self-love? Like, I would love to hear it, to be honest, because like I need more ideas, and like I want to connect with people. Like a lot of time I feel like very alone. Like it's not that I don't have friends, it's just, I don't know, I just be feeling very alone. Like I don't know if anyone else can relate. Like I feel like there's no one out there that really checks on me, to be honest. You know, I feel like it's me always having to check in with other people, unfortunately. Or like even when people do check on in with me, like I feel like I can't open up to them the way I would want to, you know. And I guess maybe because I don't have that bond with them. But I just find myself like keeping a lot of things to myself, which is not healthy. And that is why I need to like get a therapist or someone. Like I need someone I can be vulnerable with besides like a guy, you know. So yeah, like I don't know, it's tough. Like my sister, like I love my little sister. Y'all should follow her channel. If I remember, I'm gonna put the link down below. If I don't remember, if she's watching this, please leave the link in the comments, or just tell me to leave your link or whatever, just in case I forget, because I'm barely starting on my makeup, to be honest. Yeah, I should have did my eyebrows, because eyebrows take like the longest to do. But yeah, like I don't know, like y'all ever just feel alone? That's how I've been feeling lately, like just very alone. But for the most part, like I'm okay, like right now. Like at first, like it kind of sucked, but I'm just trying to show myself more self-love, and just I'm trying to spend more time with myself, so like it doesn't really affect me as much. Just trying to get to know me, you know. I feel like that's what matters, is knowing yourself, showing yourself love, and all this stuff. So I'm actually gonna do like a more natural eyeshadow look today, because so what happened was I went out of town and I had to take off my eyelashes, and I left my makeup at home, and I put my eyelashes in my pocket, and when I took them out, they were not looking the best. And yeah, so I was like, either I go buy some lashes real quick, or I can just use what I have. And I do have some that I got like a while ago, but I never really wore them because I didn't really like them. Like I think one pair someone gave me, and they were just like very natural, like no makeup type of eyelashes, and I don't really like those lashes. And I'm very picky about lashes, that's one thing. And then like the other pairs, like I bought them, and I don't know, I just didn't like them. I never tried them on both pairs, but I'm gonna try. I think I didn't like them because they were just like not like in your face type of eyelashes. But I'm gonna try wearing them today and see how they go. So that's why I'm gonna do a natural look, just because they're not like in your face. So I'm stacking them. So I'm gonna be wearing like 3 pairs and stacking them, and we'll see how it looks. But yeah, what was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, spending more time with myself. Yeah, like I want to start doing like more like crafty things. Like I don't think I'll do videos on it unless like I just really feel led to do videos, but I just want to do like more crafty things, you know. Give me something to do, you know, like DIYing and stuff like that, like just making my room like really cute. Like I've been watching like videos on like how to do like bling, like drawers and stuff like that, or like, you know, like a lot of DIY stuff like that are just really cute to me. Like I want to try them because like why not, you know. And it's like I have the time, at least right now, because I'm out of school for a month. Well, at this point I can't even see the date. Oh, okay. I'm out of school for like about 16 more days, like as we speak right now. So I have a little time, you know. I just have my trainings usually during the day, and that's pretty much all for now. depending on the day, you know. So yeah, it's like, why not? Give me something to do. So honestly, I think this is, I'm not trying to do too much to my eyeshadow. That's the thing, you know. Yeah, like I just want to show myself more love, and like I want to be content with like being alone, because being alone is where it's at. Like you gotta love yourself before you can invite other people into your space, because not everybody is meant to be in your space. Like some people will literally bring you down, and I'm honestly not for it, you know. Like it's not that I've never dealt with that, but it's just like I don't want that anymore. Like, you know, like I told myself I don't want to deal with toxic energy anymore or negative energy anymore. I want to be a positive person, so I want positive people around me at the end of the day. So that's what I'm working towards. Like I know I'm not saying I'm like the most positive person, but I'm trying to work towards it. So I feel like I know actually, we all need to be more intentional about who we allow into our space. So I'm just gonna put on the eyelashes real quick. Like I said, I stacked them. My nails aren't done, so don't come for me. I stacked them, so this is how it's looking. I'm gonna put them on real quick because I know that can take me a minute to do, and then I'll come back and do the rest of the face. Okay, so that took a minute to do my lashes. I realized I didn't put any highlighter under my brow, so I'm about to do that right now. But yeah, I can't remember exactly what I was talking about, but I know I was talking about self-love and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like self-love is very important, especially before like finding your partner, like your lifelong partner and dating and everything. Like I feel like we have to be more intentional about, where's my mirror just stuff? We have to be more intentional about like how we spend our time, who we spend our time with, and everything, you know. Like there's a lot of sayings like if you spend time with like 4 broke people, you'll be the 5th one. So things like that, you know. Like if you hang out with toxic people, you're more likely to be toxic, you know, because they're feeding you that toxic energy. So I think it's just best to be intentional, you know. Even when it comes to relationships, I think it's good to just learn more about yourself before you get into a relationship, and try to show yourself self-love. And I'm telling myself this kind of stuff, but it's harder to act on it than it is to actually do it. It's a saying, I can't remember the saying right now, like it's not coming to mind, but like it's literally so true. It's like you have to learn how to love yourself, and whoever is for you, they will align. Like I know, like when I want for my man and stuff, I want him to draw me bubble baths and stuff like that. But do I draw bubble baths for myself all the time? I do not. So I need to work on just showing myself more love, because if I want it from someone else, I should be doing it for myself, period. But yeah, like it's just nice. Like I don't know, I've been like incorporating more self-love into like my routine, like just getting out the shower and doing like a face mask. Like I did one yesterday, I did one today. So like I did which face mask did I do? I did one by Proactive. Actually I did 2 Proactive ones, because like I've been looking through my stuff, and I've just been looking at like, okay, what do I have? Because like I'm trying not to be a hoarder either. I'm trying to get rid of stuff at this point in my life. Like I don't want to own a ton of things, especially because even though I just moved, I will be moving again probably in the next few months back to LA once I transfer schools. So it's just like once I move, I don't want to move a lot of things. Like I hate moving stuff. It's kind of annoying, you know. So but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I did what was I saying? I did a Proactive face mask, and then I did another one. It was the blackhead dissolving one. I did that one today. So yeah, like even foundation, like I bought this foundation a while ago from Walgreens and I never used it, and like I honestly don't mind it. Like I actually kind of like it. Like right now in this season, like I'm okay with this foundation. It works good for me like during winter. I've been using the Smashbox one, but that one's too dark for me for winter, so this one is working out. I've been doing like a little technique where I kind of just blend it, like put it on my face before like I use the beauty blender, because I notice when I use the beauty blender, like it just absorbs the foundation. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Oh my gosh, I'm not even doing a regular makeup routine because I'm getting sidetracked. Like I hope my makeup doesn't take longer, which it probably will, doing Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, because if I do makeup tutorials, I'd rather be Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, just because it's a lot less editing in my opinion. And since I haven't done a video in a while, I will have to do intro and stuff, so I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Maybe I might just throw something together, but if you're watching this video, you've already seen it. I just haven't seen it yet. But yeah, like we have to be more intentional about like who we give our time to and everything. Like I don't want to spend my time hanging with negative people who are just gonna gossip all the time, or people who are doing drugs and drinking all the time, because that's just not what I'm on, you know. Like I'm down to like have fun every so often, and like we all gossip at times or talk mess at times. Like like everyone does it, you know, at times, which is kind of toxic. It's a toxic trait to talk mess about other people, to be honest. But anyways, the point is I just don't want to surround myself with negative people, so I'm trying to be more intentional. And I guess that's why, like, I don't know, a lot of people just like to gossip. I'm not saying that's why I don't talk to a lot of people, but a lot of people do like to gossip, so you gotta be intentional. I want to be around positive, uplifting people, but at the same time too, like when I am taking classes, like I am overwhelmed, I am busy. Like I've told like my friends and my family this, like when I'm in school I don't have time, and it shows. Like when I was in school for this fall semester that just passed, like I had no time for really anything, because like I have class, I have homework. Like I said, I'm a vice president of finance, so like I have meetings, and then like even next semester I know I'm gonna be even more busier, because some of the classes I'm taking on are my major classes, because I'm a finance major, so some of the classes are my major classes. So, well, actually basically all of them are my major classes, and I want to take school serious in this. I'm taking school seriously I'm taking school seriously anyways, but would it be my major classes? Like this is the stuff I need to know once I graduate. So I gotta take it even more serious. And then this internship, like honestly don't know how I'm gonna do it. I be overextending myself. Like I be volunteering to do so many things, and I just don't have time for myself a lot of the time. So let's see how this goes. But that's why, like, during this break, like as productive as I want to be, and I feel like I should be, I'm just not doing it. Like when it comes to things I want to pursue, besides like when it comes to like my, what am I trying to say, like my career field, I'm just not spending time on those things, because I spend so much time on it. Like I spend a whole semester, I have training for my internship every single day, and like I love studying about like finance and stuff like that, but I realize now that I've been back in school I don't watch as many videos, but I think it's just because I'm just so busy. And like also I'm learning that all day. Like I took accounting, don't really like accounting. I got an A in the class, but I don't know if I could do that for hours at a time. Like it's good stuff to know, to be honest, but because I was gonna do accounting. I was gonna apply to my schools as an accounting major, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. So yeah, I just feel like my face needs to be refreshed. Like, I am kind of tired. I stayed up like kind of late on FaceTime with my sister last night, and like I just woke up and like I felt fatigued. And then we had our book club, and like it lasted longer than I expected. Yeah, like I honestly had errands I wanted to run today. Well, I just wanted to make returns. But I guess I can wait. Like I guess since my day was so consumed with other things, like I just haven't gotten around to it. But it's not like anything that needs to be taken back like right away. So I'm fine. Like I said, I have a whole month off. But yeah, I've just been kind of lazy like during this break, just because during the school year I don't have the time to be like lazy. And like I realized too, when I was in school at one point, like I was feeling kind of depressed, and I've dealt with depression before. Like I feel like I've dealt with depression on and off, you know. And like I appreciate everyone who like checks on me and stuff like that. It's not many people who do, but there are a few who do check on me, like making sure like I ate and stuff. Because I noticed when it comes to depression, like sometimes I won't eat, and it's not like I do it on purpose, and it's not like I'm not anorexic or anything, like, you know, but I just wouldn't eat because I wouldn't have the desire to eat. Like I ate today, I ate twice. I literally ate right before this video. But yeah, like I just wouldn't have the desire to eat, and it sucks. So like I really like appreciate the ones who like check on me and stuff like that. And I remember at one point I was depressed and I stopped going to school. My job wasn't giving me hours at the time, so like I wasn't working, and like yeah, like I stopped taking classes. It was right before I dropped out of school, and I'll just be in bed. Like even if I wanted to go somewhere, I would just stay home because I was just so depressed. I didn't feel like getting out of bed. Like I remember one time me and my friend, we were gonna go to this meet and greet by Makeup Shayla, and at the time like I used to follow her. I'm sure I think I still do follow her on Instagram. I'm just not on Instagram as much as I used to. But yeah, like I used to watch her videos a lot back then, and like of course I would love to meet her. I was just so depressed, I didn't feel like leaving the house, so I didn't go. Like it was just really bad for me. Like even if I wanted to go somewhere, like I said, I just wouldn't go. Just stay in bed. And I wasn't eating as much as I was, like as much as I should have during that time. I'm not just that really depressed. Like 2017 was like a bad year. 2020 was better than 2017 for me, to be honest. But it's just because of all that I went through, like being abused, my cat passing away, and everything, you know. Which I never did a story time on my cat passing away. I put my cat, his name was Tinks. I put him in one of my videos. I actually have his ashes right here. Mommy baby. Yeah. That was my baby. Like he really helped me with my depression. And my other cat, oh my gosh. So I got a cat after him, and literally a few days ago on Monday I got a text that he was really sick and he needed a surgery. So he just had the surgery. But like the past few days I've been going to the hospital and the clinic with him, and he's not in my possession right now. I'll probably get him back in like a year or so, because the current owner was like, well, you have to pay for the bills. So like I help pay for like the medical bills because I don't want her to put him down, because that's just my baby. So she's like, if you want him back, you can have him. So now he's like on a new diet. But I realized like having pets, like it really helps with depression. And like I would love to have a pet again. Like I would love to have one. I used to have a Pomeranian. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen her. I wasn't doing YouTube at the time when I had her. But yeah, I used to have a Pomeranian. She was white and she had like a stripe of like tan on her. And then I got my second cat. Like I had him and I had her at the same time. But I had him first. It was just nice, like having like a little pet family. Like whenever I would be sad, I would have my pets to just cuddle with me and stuff, you know. And then like, you know what's crazy? Like I used to take my cat. People might think I'm crazy and I'm kind of weird for this, but I used to take my cat to the grocery store. I would put him in his carrier. And then I would like even take him like to the movies and stuff like that. Or like if I was going, say if I wanted like I would go to Sonic sometimes, for example, and like I would get this slushy, like the strawberry slushy, and it had real strawberries in it. It's really good. I don't even think there's a Sonic out here where I live, but yeah, I would get like the Kool-Aid slushies, and I like even just doing stuff like that, like I would take him with me. They're really nice. Cause it's like at the end of the day, like I wouldn't have a lot of people to hang out with. So it's just like being able to hang out with your pet is really nice. So it kind of sucks not having pets anymore, you know. So I do want pets again. Like even once I'm older and like I own a home, I want like a ton of pets. Like I want to have a house with a guest house because my mom and my sister are allergic to cats, but that's not going to stop me. So if I have a guest house in my backyard, they can stay at my guest house when they come. But yeah, I want like I've been seeing like miniature pigs. I don't know if it's called miniature pigs. Someone told me it's called miniature pigs, but I've been seeing them on Instagram, and I follow this one page, and they're just like the cutest thing ever. Like I just really want one. Like it's just so cute, and like I want a pet like monkey. Like I don't know, I just be seeing people hanging out with their monkey. I've seen people hang out with like monkeys and stuff, and I just think it's just so cool. Like I don't know, people can call me weird all they want, but I just really love animals, and they make me really happy. Like me and my cat used to just hang out. I don't know, call me crazy if you want to, but I just have a really huge passion for animals. Like I don't know, just love animals. I think it like my love for animals like really kicked in too, like once I had my first cat and he passed away, because like that was like one of the toughest parts of my life. Like he had a seizure in my arms, so it really sucked. Like it really sucked, but that was my baby and I miss him so much. Like he was the sweetest cat ever. I miss all my pets. Like even my dog that I had, I got rid of her too. I got rid of my pets because I moved. Like the one that was sick like recently this week, and then the dog just because I moved or whatever. And like I said, my sister, she's allergic to cats, so it's like once I moved like where I was going, like I just couldn't have him there because she would be sneezing and stuff. Yeah, that was my dog. Like pets are so cute. Like but yeah, like I said, they definitely help with depression. Like I just had so many days, like when I had my apartment, like that's what sucks about living alone, like just being sad and then crying, and you know. But that's why I'm trying to incorporate more self-love. Like now that I've been more intentional about self-love, like it takes up my time, so it's like I don't really have time to be as sad like as I used to, you know. Like doing little things like doing your nails or whatever you got to do, like plucking your eyebrows. That I don't know, it's a distraction to me. Like listen to some music, watch, I don't know, I like watching Chit Get Ready With Me. It's like, I don't know, I want to do more. I hope this video does well so I can know whether or not you guys want them, because I definitely want to do them. Yeah, like watch some videos and stuff and just pluck your eyebrows. Like whatever you need to do, like do it while, you know, that, because at the end of the day, to me, that's self-love. Like most people don't see it that way, but it's just like a lot of people don't take as much care of themselves as they want to. And I noticed that about me. Like the busier I get, the less I take care of myself, you know. Like I remember at one point I used to do my makeup every single day, but well, basically every single day, especially when I was doing YouTube. Like I would just do it every single day. Like I would do YouTube videos and I would have nowhere to go. I would literally find somewhere to go just because my makeup was done. I'd be like, oh, it might be this time, but maybe I'll just go get some food at the drive-thru just because everything's closed, or maybe I'll go hang out with my friends just because I just did my makeup and I feel cute. But yeah, like just get into hobbies if you're feeling depressed. And I was doing YouTube at the time too. Like I don't know how I got into such a bad depression back then, but it happened and I'm glad I got through it. Like I was feeling kind of depressed during the school year. Like towards the end I was starting to feel depressed. Like it was so hard the last few days of school. Like I just didn't feel motivated, kind of, you know. I did good, but I just wasn't feeling motivated. Like I understand it was like the last week of school, but I just didn't feel like doing any homework. I didn't feel like doing any finals, you know. I didn't feel like studying. I didn't feel like doing anything, but I got it done at least, thankfully. Like I can say during this period doing school, like it's been kind of hard, like to just stay motivated, because it's like you can't really get out and do things to like really celebrate. Like people actually do get out and like hang out with people all the time and like go clubbing. Like I'll see people on my Instagram stories like traveling, going to clubs and stuff like that. And I don't know, like I would love to like go out. Like I miss going out so much, but I'm glad I went out at the beginning of 2020, at least before everything happened. Like I literally went out a few days before the shutdowns and stuff, but before the original shutdowns. But yeah, like it's just hard like to keep going when you don't have anything to do to like keep you motivated or like reward yourself. But I'm trying to keep on pushing. Like I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to just go to school and stuff like that, especially if you're in the house. Like I just think it's the perfect time. Like you should be working on something. If you have nothing to do, you should be working on something. Like watching TV at the end of the day, like unless you get paid for it, isn't gonna really get you anywhere in life. So if you haven't been doing anything this whole time, like I encourage you to do something. Like whether it's taking one class or whatever, like do something, you know. The time's gonna go by regardless. Like God forbid this lasts a few more years. Like do you want to be in the same place a few years from now, or do you want to say, oh, like I'm halfway done with my degree or something like that, you know? Sorry, my lips just looking crusty because of all this stuff. I'm gonna do some lip gloss in a little. But yeah, I'd rather say like I accomplished a lot during this time versus just staying stagnant. So I hope you all have been doing the same, like taking classes, whatever it may be for you. Like I hope you guys, I just want the best for everyone, like literally. But I know a lot of people aren't taking classes. Like I know it's harder for some people to do that just because they do have to work to survive. They have kids, you know. So, and if you can be a help to someone right now, like I encourage you to. Like a lot of people are going through things right now. So if you can do the littlest things, such as like say if you see someone at the grocery store or whatever if you can pay for part of their groceries or something, you know. It's just like the small gestures, you know, that go a long way. Like, I believe in paying it forward, because we're all going through things right now. But like, I'm so grateful that the people that are closest to me, at least from what I know, like, they're doing okay for themselves. Like, a lot of them are still working, or if they're not working, like, I don't know, from what I know, they're doing okay. So that's literally what I love to hear. So I hope you all are doing okay too. Like, I know you can't talk back, but, well, actually you can talk in the comments. But yeah, I would love to like hear what's going on with you guys, like, down in the comments. Like, I wish the best for all of you guys. Yeah, like, keep your head up. Like, find something to occupy your time with, whether, like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever thought about doing YouTube, whether it's doing YouTube, starting a business, you know, that stimulus check is coming, girls. So if you don't need the funds for anything like serious, like paying your rent or whatever, I do believe in investing in yourself and bettering yourself, you know. Like, once everything happened, like, I started learning about the stock market, and I'm so happy I did, because Bitcoin is beautiful. Like, I remember I first saw Bitcoin when it was at 6,000, and as we speak, I believe it's at 39,000. It'll be crazy if, like, literally years from now someone's watching this, I'm like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin was 39,000 2 years ago. It's at 200,000. That's what I want, because whew. But yeah, learn something. Like, do something to occupy your time, something to uplift you, like, to make you happy. Like, right now I'm going through some stuff, and I could be using this time to sit around and mope and just be sad, but instead I'm like, you know what, let me do a YouTube video, and after doing this YouTube video, I'm gonna do a TikTok, and then after doing my TikTok, I'm probably gonna run some errands. To be honest, I'm gonna go to like maybe 2 stores or whatever, and I'm glad, like, I cooked tons of food, so when I get home I don't have to cook. I just heat it up and I can eat it up. But yeah, do something to like occupy your time. We only have one life to live, you know. Don't live your life being stagnant, please, because you will regret it. There's so many people out there who regret a lot of things in life. I regret a lot of things in life. I regret a lot of things, like, just even the way I used to spend money when I was younger. Like, I regret that, because the times I have needed money, I'm just like, damn, like, why didn't I save? Like, so if you're not saving too, like, definitely make sure you're saving. Like, I don't know if I should create like a second channel to talk about finances, because I do want to eventually do some videos about like finance, how to cut back and save. But yeah, I think I might do another channel. I would love to just put it on this channel, but some people don't like that kind of stuff, unfortunately. So maybe it's just better to have a second channel for that. Maybe I could do like how to save on makeup and stuff like that, but I don't really buy makeup like that anymore. I just use what I have, to be honest. But yeah, like I was saying, you don't want to regret not doing something that you could have did today later on in life. Because if you're not working, this is a perfect time to take classes. Perfect time. Perfect. And one good thing about school too is you can get financial aid. Like, I don't encourage anyone taking loans if you don't have to, but I know from my experience, like, just grants, it's just money in your pocket. So, and you don't get taxed for it. So yeah, I encourage you. What's this? Okay, I think I'm gonna do my lip, and then I'm gonna wipe off this powder. So I think I'm gonna go, where's my lip gloss? Sis, I wore the other day. Cause I want to do a natural lip. Like if the lashes. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. Well, I did. Obviously, I'm wearing them so you can see them. But yeah, they're not the I wanted. I like wearing the Huda Beauty ones, but let me grab my lip gloss real quick. Whenever you have free time, use it to work on yourself, especially if you don't like the life that you're living. Like, are you okay with really living that life for the rest of your life, you know, type of thing. Like, nothing's really gonna change unless you change. So that's why putting in the work today is so important. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to put on this lipstick. Let me just do this real quick and then I'll start talking again. Be intentional about how you spend your time, ladies, like for real. Ew. Ew. But this is cute, but to be honest, I did not want it this dark, and that's why I'm looking for that lip gloss. But I don't know what happened to it. Like, I've been kind of on the go lately, so I don't know where I put it. It wasn't in my purse, it wasn't in my fanny pack, but it's okay. This is still cute. Just know that nothing worthwhile happens in one night. So if you want to be somewhere, you have to literally put in the work. It takes time. Just like with graduating college, it takes people most of the time 4 years. But even if you feel like you can't go to school full time, like I encourage you to take 1 or 2 classes, because literally the time is going to go by regardless. Like, I met this girl, now it's like 2 years ago since 2020 is over. But I met her like 2 years ago, and she was telling me that literally wherever she moved, she was going to school. It took her 8 years to get her bachelor's degree, but she got it. And now that everything is going on, she still has her job. And she has kids too, so like it was worth it, you know? Like it was worth her going to, in her opinion and in my opinion as well, it was worth it. Her just going to school all those years, even though it took her 8 years, she got to her end result. So definitely like keep that in mind. Like it might take a minute, but it's worth it. Like even me, when I decided to go back, I chose to take 8 credits at least, you know. Something's better than nothing at the end of the day. Okay, I feel like my face needs like a little more, so I'm gonna do. It's getting kind of dark. It's getting like a little darker too outside, so hopefully I can have this done. Well, I'm almost done. Have this done before it gets too dark. Love yourself, sis. Love yourself. Oh, let me spray my face. So I want to use my pressed powder, but I don't know where it is. See, that's what I'm saying. I've been moving around a lot. Like I've been, honestly, like the past few weeks I haven't really been home, so I've been moving around a lot, like packing, unpacking and stuff. So stuff is crazy. So I'm gonna just spray my face. So I found this at where was I was like at Rite Aid or somewhere a while ago, and like I don't really like using setting spray anymore because I'm like, the less chemicals I have to put on my face the better. But yeah, I'm just gonna use this. It's supposed to have like 7 vitamins in it, like tomato, broccoli, banana, apple, cabbage, carrot. It's not even 7, it's just 7 days vitamins. Oh, it says 6 complex, my bad. That's not 6. Oh, that's 6, okay. My bad. Yeah, tomato, y'all don't care. I hope I'm inspiring someone, you know, to keep on going despite everything that's going on, to be honest. Like, I want to see us all come out stronger out of all of this. I want us to all see the blessing in all of this. Like, I know times are really tough. You may have lost people. You may have fell off with people. You may have lost your job. But what has this taught you? It might have taught you need more than one source of income. You know, you can't rely on a job. And that's why a lot of people have built a business. I'm sorry if you guys can hear a motorcycle or whatever. I just opened the window again. I don't live on a busy street. It's just when people come home, they come home, you know. But yeah, I live in a house, so it's not apartments at least. But yeah, I like to do this to my eyebrows. Feeling cute. You gotta love yourself, sis. Love yourself. Love yourself, baby girl, or nobody will. If you're a woman, I don't know how to deal. I don't know the rest of the song. Well, I know it, but I don't want to get the words wrong. But anyways, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok if you want to see me more often. Yeah, y'all. But I love you. I will see you later. I hope you love this look, and take care, please. Stay blessed.
I wanna sing for you, entertain you, spend some time with you, open up to you.